David Muir, first choice of Hillary Clinton, not first choice of everyone in these delegations over these last 3 days.
No question, George. On day one, when they announced the Clinton-Kaine ticket during the roll call, there were boos in the audience. But remember, he'll make the case. His father owned a metalworking shop, his mother a home economics teacher. He'll make the case that he is the middle class. That's where he came from.
David Muir on the floor as they play a video now about Barack Obama, narrated by Bryan Cranston. President Obama actually far more popular than either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, and of course, Secretary Clinton hoping some of that rubs off on her.
Absolutely, and the numbers say it all, George. At 56% in our latest polling as far as that approval rating, that's the highest point really since early on in the Obama presidency. And I can tell you in the room here, it's dark and it is quiet. This audience is waiting for President Obama, and it is 12 years ago to the day, George, that President Obama spoke at that Democratic convention, little known at the time, and it was those words about red states versus blue states, and that we are the United States, that helped catapult him to the national stage, ultimately beating Hillary Clinton. And then so much talk about him wanting that team of rivals after Abraham Lincoln, bringing her on as Secretary of State, and this remarkable new chapter tonight where he will take that stage. 56% approval rating, and Hillary Clinton hoping that her one-time rival will now help her as we've watched this partnership grow over these last nearly 8 years.
David Muir, thanks. David Muir, that crowd in the hall right now has been getting treated to some of President Obama's greatest hits as a speechmaker.
They are riveted by essentially what is the resume of Barack Obama as the president. This is his legacy right here in front of this crowd, and as you mentioned, Hillary Clinton hoping that his approval rating helps to rub off on her. You know, George, as we followed this campaign and we listened to those debates, those hard-fought debates with Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton said so many times that she did not believe that President Obama was getting really the credit that he deserves. And she likely meant that, but we also knew at the time that she was hoping that some of the progress and success he has had would rub off on her, and that she would also get credit for the time that she shared with him within the Oval Office. And I can't help but to miss out that the images in this video, George, over your shoulder, include so many images with Hillary Clinton in them. That moment when they made the call on Osama bin Laden inside the Situation Room, which we have seen so many times, it's now become iconic, that moment they made that decision. And so many other images of these two working together, the friendship that they formed, and really the bond.
It has become a real bond. David Muir, he had this crowd in the palm of his hand.
No question, George, did he have the crowd in the palm of his hands. And just keep in mind that moment at the end when Hillary Clinton emerged on that stage. You know, Tim Kaine is here in the audience, his family, Bill Clinton is here, but they chose that the two of them would walk out on that stage together. And what an incredible story between these two people who were rivals 8 years ago, and him coming out here tonight and passing the baton, as you said, pointing out that she's not the woman on the sideline, she is the woman in the arena, sometimes not noticed in his words, but he urged this audience not to boo, but to vote for the woman in the arena, George.